Rim, you'll be happy to know.
Yeah.
You'll be happy to know that I grinded all the weed I needed to beforehand.
Oh, good.
Yep, I had enough time to do that. So
See, my shit's just shake, so it's already ground up.
Oh,
that's streamlined. You know what I mean? You know, like, do you really like cereal, Randy, or do you like the funk at the bottom of the bag? You know what I mean? Everyone really wants the bottom of the bag funk.
No,
and not the actual.
Not
cereal.
me.
Yeah,
I don't want my Count Chocula
That's the good
funk.
stuff.
I want actual Count Chocula or Cocoa Krispies.
Nope.
When you say funk,
you can love them both the same.
That's a lie.
Pluralism is the thing.
Hold on a second.
You authoritarians need to back off.
We need to explore this a little bit.
Born sick, Rem.
When you say funk, are you talking about all the cereal dust that's stuck at the bottom of the bag that nobody wants?
The unadulterated goodness, which is actually the matter that comprises the cereal. The purer form is worse, Rem.
I don't.
It's like Keef at the bottom of weed, Rem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I never enjoy
Randy's
my cereal
enlightened
when I have the extra shit.
Look
in
at
there.
Randy's gaping third eye.
Like, I'll reach in and take the cereal with my
if
fingers.
you drink too much tap water, Rem,
your
pineal gland's hardened.
But
now, see, Rem has that good tap water at Connecticut.
yeah,
though.
I have well water. It's from the ground. It's from the mountain I live on.
Long Island had the aquifers. It's good stuff, man.
Cody, have you ever had Cheez-It dust?
Yeah, man. That's like a gourmet ingredient in like fucking food nowadays.
Cheez-It dust is
you know what I mean? Like,
no, listen, I cherish
like Cheeto dust. Cheeto dust.
I'm not talking
you
Cheeto
mash
dust.
it up.
I'm not talking about that.
No,
I'm talking about
you mash
Cheez-Its.
Okay, here's what you do. No, you take the Cheez-Its, right? Walnuts, mash it together, orange funk in, and then it's ready. It's the crust for a 6 cheese macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Listen,
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah. No, Cheez-Its are the best cheese snack.
No.
And then they leave this dust at the bottom.
Whoa.
And it's amazing because it's got salt and cheese in it. And it's
That's coming in a little hot.
That's the
man.
two food
No,
groups.
fuck you
It's
guys. Both of you
everything
fuck
you
you
need.
guys. You better shut up. I'm going to bring Adam
Fucked
into
a lot
this.
of you.
Adam, he's twirling his guns.
He looks well armed with cap guns.
Yeah.
Definitely cap
It's like a
guns.
good weight.
Or
Okay.
airsoft.
You guys ready to create some content?
I'm a content creator.
I already started charging you.
All right, let's get moving. Let's have some fun tonight, boys. Wait.
Can
I
no
do
compliments on the
shots?
fucking haircut. Oh,
Yeah, you can do shots.
goddamn infusion.
I'd rather you did shots than smoke your stuff. Hey, everybody. Well, that was weird. Welcome to episode 206 of the Rich Dickman Show. The podcast is slightly better than mediocre. I am your host, Mem. Once again, back at you and all the fun things we do. What's funny about this is my co-host can't hear the music, so I'm just like, I'm rocking in rhythm here, I'm having a good time. And they're just looking at me like, what the fuck is he talking about? One day I'll fix this. One day I will. Anyways, I'm Rem.
Randy and
Cody's here,
I are
Randy's
like
here.
champions of yes-anding.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
It's-
we
you know
really
that.
are.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, what did that voice? Yeah, I could totally agree with whatever that voicemail
See,
just.
and that's why
you know what I mean?
Cody,
Like-
love your haircut and wanted to save it for the main
Thank
feed.
you. Look
Sorry,
at this.
Rim.
I like Randy. You're a champion. You're
Yeah.
a scholar. I would kiss you if
You-
you were in the room.
You look like my
nothing weird.
dad
Nothing weird.
before he relapsed. Yeah, you look.
Wow.
You,
Look at
you
that,
got
Cody.
haircut
you got the dad
after he
resemblance.
got out of the rehab, and then he got that. He came out.
Daddy's
with
okay with it.
Or maybe that was after he got out of prison because my stepmom stabbed herself and then blamed him. I don't know. One of those times he had that look, that do. So way to go, Cody.
You guys, you done sucking his dick, or you got more to do? Like, we got a show to go here.
I got a lot of dick.
Yeah. Well. You done, Randy?
Cody. And I'm glad that you're
Wow.
still rocking the shades, man.
Ready for the glass is right here, but I'm just feeling the shades. Like so.
No, it's a good look
got
for
him.
you because you're in Hawaii.
losing.
Like
Fuck
sun
you, Rem.
shines everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I bet it's hard to take
Sometimes
a
it
picture.
gets
It's
where
so
you
bright.
don't want. Sometimes that sunshine like gets where you don't want it.
That was sun in my
Randy,
butthole over the weekend.
That's where the idiom comes from.
That's Adam. Adam from Houston's here for a little bit tonight.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on, Adam?
Hey, y'all.
Oh, Rim, how many episodes we got left? 95?
94.
4.
Oh, 95. We had a 301. 95 episodes left of the Rich Dickman Show, everybody. We're making that announcement now. 95 episodes until it's all over.
Then what are you going to do? Go back to drinking?
No, I'm going to go hiking. I'm going to be hiking. I'm going to be a hiking YouTuber. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, you're going to make a hiking podcast, huh?
No.
And I'm going to run a political grift on YouTube.
Yes.
So I've decided that. I'm going to convince this populist movement in the right to vote for socialism. So.
Yeah, you're still going to edit my podcast, right?
Oh, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, no problem there, but I got you.
I'm always curious to see what like a super ultra lightweight mobile like podcast rig looks like. You know what I mean?
It looks like my
AKA
cell phone.
like one for a
it's
hiker.
my cell phone.
But you got to throw like you got to put a little bit of investment into your.
No, you don't, man. Sometimes you're out in the field. I did a bonus episode out in the field I recorded a podcast in a place. Join the Patreon if you want to hear this thing. It's a little bit too real for
Adam,
the public.
Calm down already. Jesus Christ. Who gives a
I'm
shit?
teed up, man. I'm enjoying life right now, man. I got my GTR back and I've been peeling the paint off of fucking everybody.
All right, let me do some business first, all right? And let me see if I can talk you into investing into my new business, which is Take a Hike, my new YouTube channel. Don't fucking steal it, everybody, because I love that name. Even though my wife says it's stupid, I love it. I think it's great.
Do you have the channel or not?
Shut up, Cody. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck's wrong
because
with
they
you?
can't steal it if you already have it. That's how it works.
Yeah, Randy, start setting that
I'll
up.
do it real quick.
Thank you. RichDickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs.
And then I'll charge you $36,000 for it. Just a finder's fee.
Patreon.com/Rich Dickman. Randy finally fixed the issues with the video I thought we did last week, and he didn't because, why would he? But it's done. He says it's done, so I'm sorry.
No, I hit buttons, Rim. I thought I did something.
Yeah.
I don't really, there's no quality control around here. I hit some buttons. I don't really test it.
You hit buttons across your fingers.
Runs.
Yeah, I get it. It's fine. It's a low rent operation here. Rich Dickman, he's this conflict over the Ukraine, it's really kind of affected his finances. So, we're barely making it as it is. But anyways, Patreon.com/Rich Dickman.
He cut my salary by 78%.
Oh, shit.
So,
you got lucky. Cody's fine, the best part of the show. But Cody and Randy did an episode of Stony Curiosity that's on the Patreon feed now, so make sure you check it out. And I'll tell you what, last week, that's why the two of them sucked on the show so bad, because they got all their talking out the day before.
How dare you?
And
How fucking dare you? We saved talking points for you, sir.
No, last week was fun.
God.
Last week
all
was
right,
fun.
I'm calling it. I have this superpower, and you're about to find out right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to ask the world at their convenience just to trip you. Just whenever it's easy for the rest of the world. Just go find Rem and trip him.
Okay.
Wow.
Ready? We'll see how this works.
Should I text you when it happens?
Just sit there and relax.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Just sit there, relax,
All right.
and look as pretty as you can.
I'm always looking pretty.
Everyone trip Rem.
That's why I put the microphone in front of my chin, because you can't tell. Adam, I have
mine's on a crane.
I have a fantastic front profile. All right. I look and I'm better looking.
That's not a profile if it's from the front.
You know what, Cody? Wait, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. All right.
Don't worry, I'll smoke more. I'll be on your level.
All right, so we're having fun. This is 206 of these things. 301 will be the last one, unless we decide to go further. But that's still 2 years away at this point, Randy. So keep a countdown.
Fuck, really?
Yeah,
man. I
you
thought
feel
we had
wise?
6 weeks left of this shit.
I'm
barely holding up my audio setup, Rim. If anything goes out, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't know how to set it up.
Randy's powering his computer with a car battery.
Yeah, no, same here,
Yeah,
man.
you have no idea.
I look at this thing every Tuesday and Wednesday. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, fuck, I gotta do this shit again. God damn it! Let me text Cody.
Right?
What's he up to?
Oh.
What's Randy doing?
Nothing.
Yeah, no, folks. Adam, what's going on, man?
Oh no, I don't do that at all.
Do what? You don't look at? Want to quit?
Sorry.
Oh.
I don't look in the mirror. No. I look
in the mirror, weird you out, man.
Me, yes, because I think it's a parallel universe. But
you ever stared at yourself in the mirror on acid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
they
my
tell you
ass
not
is
to
sucked.
do it.
No.
Oh my God.
Do
It's
it.
the ultimate time sink.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like,
Like
oh my
you're
God,
like you
it's
just stare deeply into your
Tuesday.
irises and look at like the weird patterns inside your eyes all wave around, man. It's fucking trippy.
That sounds
And then
so
you have
awesome.
that. And then you have that epiphany, like, damn, I really am piloting a human suit right now.
Oh
It's
my
like, damn,
God.
man, eyes are the gateway to the soul. In the middle of my eyes are black.
Flesh machines. Oh, fucking
Right?
crazy.
There's an entire fucking philosophy about that. There's an old English guy. I want to say it's like Bellamy or something. That's just like, we are
The guy from
just
Muse?
meat suit pylons.
Oh.
I don't know.
I
could be wrong.
Cody, before
I'm often wrong.
Yeah, but I want to dig into Adam for a minute, but before I do that, while I'm thinking of it, is that I have taken on a new endeavor within my workplace. All right, and I'm training future leaders of the company. All right, low level and mid level leaders. I'm training them all. And I looked at my partner the other day and I said, "Listen, man," because we were talking about communication, and the only thing that went through my head was the Chinese room thought experiment. And I said, "Listen, partner, I'm bringing in fucking thought experiments up the ass when we're doing these things, man. This is going to be great. I'm sit up there and then get called a racist for calling it the Chinese room experiment. But such is life these days. Adam.
Yeah. Fun.
You're
Adam,
putting thought experiments up your ass?
No, I'm not putting. No, I'm doing thought experiments.
That's where they go, Adam.
Yeah.
When you're not
Come on.
using them anymore. I mean, I don't have anywhere else to store them.
Yeah.
Personally.
Adam, what's going on with you, man? You brought Crippled Jesus back last night for his once a month appearance. What's new? What's happening? What's the deal? You shoot any motherfuckers?
Oh,
you hit anybody
man.
with your car?
No, I didn't hit anybody with my
Oh.
car, but someone did try to follow me home.
Oh God.
Hey, man, I don't appreciate when people follow me home because I had
Yeah,
an
me either.
experience with some shit like that.
Yeah.
And so I went to my neighbor's house to see if their garage was open to fuck with them about the Supra, and the dude drove by me. So I turned around, dropped my girl off, and hit a block and took 4 left turns. And I saw the dude leaving out of the neighborhood. And I'm like, oh, you piece of shit.
Did you turn around and follow him?
Like, no.
Oh.
He was just mad that I blew his doors off, probably. I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure, but I just don't play around with people anymore, you know?
Okay.
And
I keep Big Sean at the ready.
yeah,
don't
then
fuck with
I
you.
went to a toga party at the nudist lake and hooked up a freaky situation. It was a good old time.
Freaky situation. Explain.
Yeah. All right, man, can't kiss and tell on this one. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, you see,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you've already kissed. You haven't told yet, so you're just doing this weird thing of kissing and not telling.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
You've already breached half of the contract.
Well, then I don't want to breach any more of it.
Okay,
Oh.
Adam. God, you send me a
you've
message.
already.
I had an interesting week. I can come on if you need a guest. And like, fuck. All right, let's
Yeah.
see what's Adam's up to. And now we can't get nude beach,
Oh.
the nude resort stories.
Everyone
But-
needs to spit on
But
Adam's
I was
dick,
son of
guess.
my butthole, and man, it's hey, it's just fun when there's a bunch of I would say half naked, but I mean they're purposely wearing these things so you can just see everything. I mean, it's a grand old time. And funny enough, I had my first movie night with Salty. We never just sat down and watched movies,
Huh.
and
Oh,
we
that's cool.
watched Risky Business and A Scanner
80s.
Darkly.
Okay.
Ooh, Scanner Darkly. All right, man. Rotoscope.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
forget how much I love that movie because I watched that movie before I ever started hustling. I watched that movie on a fairly regular basis. I forget how that real poignant line where that government agent where you really don't even know the guy's name. He's just some high up dude that's trying to get an infiltrator and, talking about the war on drugs and just how terrible everything was. And he says, truly, no one will know the terrible times in which we lived.
Right. Nobody will because they'll just gloss over it. Right. Right. They're just like,
Also
Yeah.
drugs.
no big deal. Yes, that too.
Yeah,
I've been-
I drove Salty by the old trap house, and I'm like, look at all these people, look at all the shit around. People have no idea the crazy shit that happened inside of that place, and
Yeah.
just how much money was flung through that crap. It was absolutely crazy.
It's like my old basement. Right. I hear you, man. That's awesome. So it sounds like at the nudist resort, everybody has a blast all the time. And I have a theory before you answer. I have a theory. My theory is that, you know what? Listen, Cody, Randy, you guys know this. It feels great to
What?
let your balls free, right? It just feels great to walk around naked or just do things naked.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I
it's awesome.
purposely get shirts that are a little bit long so
You can
I can
Donald
just
Duck.
hang the ball. Yeah, so I can hang them out while I'm like, smoking in like, my
like we might
patio.
be finding a solution to the world's problems here. Is that more people need to be naked and enjoying themselves and each other?
I don't even think it's that far. I think it's just dudes. Everyone needs a little breeze on their genitals.
Yeah.
No, everyone.
All right.
Little breeze on everything.
Right.
Yeah, girls, air out that balloon
might
knot.
be like the thing to pick everyone up. Just 2 ticks on the psychological spectrum of happiness. So there's never any more war.
And
that's probably all you need.
Bidets for everybody, right?
That's
right?
also good.
Yeah, clean that
I
ass.
am for big bidet. They have mastered the angle of the butthole. No matter how you sit on that motherfucker, it hits your butthole perfectly. I don't know how they do it.
Does it warm the water?
It's like they're tracking your anus.
Mine doesn't. You get used to it.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
you just get
dudes
used
at
to
the nudist resort, they're thrilled because they're naked and it's accepted.
Ecstatic.
Yeah, because dudes love showing off their dick. So Adam, is that why everybody's happy at the nudist resort? Yeah, they do, Cody.
Not everyone is necessarily happy. There's some surprising amount of normie-ish people that go to this place that just kind of want to just sort of sit around. Usually it's a couple. They'll go there and just sort of sit by the pool and then not say anything. Because there are people that go and they're just kind of scared, I guess. It takes a little bit of getting used to, I suppose.
Yeah. Now,
although it is fun to play Cards Against Humanity with like a dozen people all naked.
I've never played that. Can we? Is that something we can do on a show, Cody? Can we play Cards Against Humanity like for a bonus episode?
Yeah, tabletop simulator.
I don't see why not.
I mean, I guess you could if you really want to phone it in that hard.
Oh, okay. I've never played.
We like doing that.
Well, it is kind of a lowest common denominator thing. It is a party game that anybody can pick up.
Oh.
Then after the salary cut, I had to do a withdrawal from the 401k to pay for my sister's funeral. Bill came in. So,
Jesus Christ,
good news is I took a little extra out, so May is definitely going to happen.
Fuck yeah. Hear that, Cody? Adam, I didn't invite you, but you can't leave the state.
Yeah.
If you want to send Salty out to Connecticut at the end of May, she's more than welcome to stay at Randy's Airbnb.
Oh, awesome. Oh, yeah. And another thing that I've been doing is I've been practicing my quick draw like a motherfucker. So Ethan Ralph is having a wedding up in a bowling alley up in Dallas, and I'm driving my GTR up there to go challenge Dick Masterson to a duel.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope you win.
Wow.
I'm sure you will.
So, I got my airsoft pistols, over a single action, Colt Army.
Hey,
and I got a gun belt for everything too. You wear some iPro. It's a friendly duel.
You got me thinking because you mentioned Ethan Ralph, and Ethan Ralph suddenly drew me over to our mutual friend Flo Euphoria. When's the last time we talked to Flo? Have you talked to him recently?
Last time I talked to him was when I recorded the episode. Why? What's going on?
Okay, so a few weeks ago, you remember that story about the Ukrainian dudes in Snake Island who said, "Hey, Russia, go fuck yourselves." Right when they were told to surrender, and then the story came out that they all died, but it turned out to be they actually got captured. They were prisoners of war. Then they were released in a prisoner exchange. Right. So
well, here's the thing: it's just like, are you going to trust when Putin says like when 13 of your guys disappear? Are you going to trust the crazy Putin boy when he says like, oh? Don't worry,
listen,
I have them.
I don't trust
Are you
anybody.
going to trust him when he says that?
No, I don't trust anybody. I don't believe any stories. What I'm getting at is that when that shit happened, right, I had tweeted out something about the show, but I did a hashtag like Ukraine-Russia conflict or some bullshit, right? Just, I don't know why. I thought it was funny. And then Flo messages me. He's like, those guys are really brave, man. You really shouldn't be making jokes about this stuff because those guys died, and they said, fuck you to Russia. It's a high level of bravery and all this bullshit. And I'm like, okay. And then it turns out it was all fake. It was all fake. And
it's not fake.
He never apologized to me for
incorrect.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's easy to say.
Why
Fuck you,
do you
Russia.
think he owes you an apology?
But the thing is, are you really going to be like the guy that's just like, boo, they're alive? Do you really want to be that guy in the crowd? That's just like, boo, the heroes are alive.
I don't ever apologize to you, Rim, for telling you that you drink cum on your own show and getting that domain and then telling everyone on the Dick Show that you drink cum. I never apologize
for the truth, bro. Goddamn.
I know. Well,
I
hey, if anything, it's a great story to talk about how I met my audio editor.
How did you meet your audio editor?
I got a proclivity to talking shit, and sometimes you meet people when you talk shit about someone.
Yeah. You meet awesome people. No, I love Flo. It was funny to me that he was attacking me for making a stupid joke And then it turns out the thing he was attacking me for wasn't even true. Like, they didn't die. They're still...
Look, Flo's a passionate guy, man. You just got to
is.
let him make it sometimes.
He is.
It's where it comes from, Rem.
Yeah.
If it's coming from your ass, it sucks. If it's
Okay.
coming from Flo's heart, it's golden.
All right. You
No,
know what?
you're wrong.
Randy, it's 94 episodes.
The kids
now. I
are
just cut
right.
2 off. Fuck. Goddamn.
What?
Huh? No, I'm tired. This is why I don't like doing
Welcome,
podcasts.
everyone.
Even my own co-host gonna get on me for this bullshit. All right.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
what do-
yeah.
That's
you
because
leave
it's
Flo the
because
fuck
they
alone.
love you, Rem.
You called me a
Yeah,
co-host.
we're trying to save you from yourself, Rim.
Randy.
All right.
Randy, before you
Careful,
start
don't fall
simping,
in love with me.
before you start simping for Flo, and I already did. What you need to understand,
That's a cool episode title.
what? Don't fall in love with me.
Flo.
Simping for Flo.
Yeah, no, Simpin. Yeah, that's good.
Randy, Flo made one phone call on your behalf as your representative, and then he disappeared. Even when Walter was here and Walter won the war because you're a bitch, Flo wasn't here to represent you, right? So he kind of left you high and dry. So I mean,
No, he made the most with his opportunity. I didn't ask
Oh.
him to do any more than that. I just wanted to put him out there, see what he was made of.
shout out to my
And,
boy
He
Walter.
impressed me.
We share the same year of birth, best friends. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Okay, Cody.
Wow.
So,
That's all there is to it.
Adam, what else happened in your amazing week? You had an awesome menage, however many there could be.
Oh God,
Nude, asshole tanning. What else?
I yelled at all my bosses, and I told my CFO how I was stealing from the company, and then I got everyone to apologize to me, give me a budget, and buy me lunch.
Hell yeah. Nice.
So, yeah, I got saddled with a fucked up emergency. There was a problem that I saw like way far out, and that it's incredibly complicated to solve. And in my spare time, I could have fixed it, but just no one was willing to help me out a little bit and just saw up some pieces. That's all they had to do. And then all of a sudden, it became a damn critical situation. So, man, anyone that I could yell at, I did yell at, and just let everyone know that this is fucking bullshit and all the other extra crap that I got to do to keep everything running smoothly. And I've been misappropriating funds to keep extra tooling around so that I can fix shit when it comes up for stuff like this. And I just had to go to the CFO. I'm like, look, man, I'm really tired of having to do this. Just give me a budget so that I can like click a couple buttons and I can have my shit. It's 2022.
Yes, Adam, I appreciate this. As somebody who's now teaching issues, how to deal with issues like this, I appreciate that you were very forthright and honest. The yelling part we could do without, though. So you might want to watch the yelling because you don't want to lose the rest
This is
of
a
your
machine
workforce.
shop, Rem.
Yeah.
This is one of the
all
places
right.
where this is still okay.
Oh, all right. And you're in Texas, too, so anything goes. I get it. But, you know,
if it was legal to communicate with wrench impacts, they would.
yeah. What I'm
And
saying
back
is,
in Papa John's, at Papa John's headquarters once, I got in a debate about net neutrality with this guy who was like,
Was it
like
Chris
head of
OC?
network operations for a local ISP.
yeah.
But anyways, like, he was a local ISP guy, but, and we got into a debate about net neutrality, and, I didn't get fired that time. So you can yell.
Good for Randy.
See, in my company, if you start yelling at people, I have to come into your office and ask questions. Why are you doing that?
Man, I knew that I was going to get that
No,
budget.
don't
by
warm
the way.
up. Don't wind up or anything, Rem. Just walk into the office, sit down in the chair, elbows on the desk, pressed fingers steepled under your nose. Why are you doing that?
I gotta say, I love my new opportunity here. The past 2 weeks have just been a blast in front of a whole bunch of people who look at me like I'm somebody important and know what I'm talking about. It's been amazing. You know what I did today?
Isn't it weird when like people like just give you like authority for no goddamn reason?
Yeah, it's
or not
because they're
no
sold
goddamn
to for a
reason, or
paycheck.
just like a temporary reason, and then that temporary reason's gone, and they still come to you with their problems, and I'm just like, my dude, I was just the guy for that day that filled in.
It doesn't do my imposter syndrome any favors, okay? Because I feel like even more of a phony every time I walk out of the building. But whatever. Today, they had watched a really boring video, right? And I'm like, all right, guys, This shit's over. Let's get some life back in this. What's going on this weekend? What pop culture event is taking over?
You turned your hat sideways, right?
Yeah. And they looked at me like, huh? And I'm like, yo, it's WrestleMania. It's 2 nights of WrestleMania this weekend and something called the Final Four. I don't know what that is, but it's fucking WrestleMania weekend. Let's get excited.
And Supercard of
Man,
Honor.
I hate the Final Four. Or I hate March Madness so much.
Yeah, I hate St. Peter's for fucking losing, costing me $400.
In prison, everybody is betting on every single fucking game in March Madness, and they are all screaming at the fucking TV the whole time a damn basketball game is on, and it fucking sucks.
I was doing that during a NASCAR race on Sunday. I chose drivers for the top 3, and 2 of the guys I chose were in the top 3 on the last lap, and then one of them crashed, and they almost didn't make it. I only got 1. What do you mean disappointing, Cody? It's fun gambling.
That'd be weird if that was taken out of context.
Yeah, I can send you a list of what defense mechanisms that addicts use.
Yeah.
That too would be weird out of context.
And you can...
So back to Adam's conflict at work, Adam, which you should have done. All right, and I don't know.
There was no conflict though.
Well, I'm deciding.
Like everyone just apologized to me. They were just getting dressed down by me.
Okay,
that's where we're at as far as the situation is concerned.
Okay, you're supposed to talk about your feelings. You're supposed to listen, use active listening.
No, I had him bent over a barrel and made him buy me tacos.
On his tie.
Yeah, compliment sandwich. Right, I like your tie. Your work sucks this week. But I also like your shoes. All right? It's like that type of shit.
No, after they bought me tacos, I told them that eventually I'd have them bent over a barrel again and I'd make them buy me more tacos.
Jesus Christ, you're threatening sexual assault. This is disgusting. I can't believe you.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You never been bent over a barrel, Rem? I've seen your fat life.
No, you know what? If you saw those pictures, they were not what you thought they were. Okay?
Those splinters were huge.
Oh, man. Yeah. Rim, you never showed me your calculator app.
What? My calculator app?
What?
Don't worry about it. The one, know how on Samsung you can get, you can run like an alternate secure folder where you can install second copies of apps so you can have alternate accounts. So you can have like a phone within a phone.
Yeah.
Well, on Apple, there's a calculator app that kind of lets you do the same thing.
Really?
And so you open the calculator, you put in your PIN code, and boop, it opens up.
Like I made a big mistake.
I did that
friend.
Oh, that's cool.
Adam on FetLife, because I really want to show my dick off in FetLife, and now I can't because then he'll see it. And I don't want that.
No, you can't.
I've seen so many dicks, Rim. Whatever you got, it ain't gonna shock me. I mean, I've seen hundreds and hundreds of penises.
Oh, wait.
But there's only one.
I'm talking from the micro to fucking shocking.
Yeah, talk about out of context.
Rem has like the Highlanders. Rem has like the Highlander penis. Like he just goes around stabbing other versions of himself with his penis. Yeah. Therefore making his, you know what I mean, like another 2 centimeters longer.
In the multiverse, I'm the winner.
There can only be one.
So he's like Jet Li from The One?
Yeah.
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 That was a horrible.
That's
a perfect example of a horrible good movie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
That's perfect.
What the fuck was it called?
The One.
The One.
Oh, the one. That's right.
Jet Li is looking down at everybody on the top of that pyramid, being like, "You are all my bitch."
Hey, was Jet Li in the Matrix?
Is now a good time to bring up the Will Smith, Chris Tucker thing?
Well, not
that's
initially.
right. We could talk about that too.
I'm not doing this.
Oh, you're not doing that? You don't want to do that? Because Svensson wanted us to.
Can we take it somewhere weird and I'll talk about it?
All right.
Well,
that's
okay,
on
so
you.
Rim, Darby Allin and Andrade El Idolo slapped the shit out of each other for like 2 minutes and then slapped each other and passed out. I thought about like editing their faces on top of it, but I didn't know if that was inappropriate.
It's not inappropriate. So you should do that because
saying what it should have been.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, do that. I would love to promote any type of creative.
Cody, can you help me video edit?
Yeah, you know what, man. Yeah, I mean, you still got those scratching the shame videos. What Cody's got to do, and I just gave him another project too. Cody, come on, man, you got to step it up.
No, the weed is great.
New haircut, not new responsibilities.
Oh, perfect.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
If you look like you got your shit together, Cody, people ask you to do more things. I've learned this.
Do you know how many like job interviews I showed up to with Velcro like on the shoes, and those don't go well. There's no joke. The job interview doesn't go well when you show up with Velcro on the shoes. That's all I'm saying.
I showed up at an interview once, and I just wore like a button-down shirt and some pants. And the guy's like, "Did you know you were coming to a business meeting?" I'm like, "No, I thought this was an interview."
The worst.
And I'm like, he's like, "Well, normally
worst.
we wear ties around here. Do you have any ties?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have ties. Like, if I knew I had to wear a tie, I would have worn one." Lesson learned. That's
the worst.
It's the worst when the VP, like, you're pissing and he walks by you and says, "Hey, we have an interview at 3:00. Find a jacket." And I'm like,
"What?
Oh, shit."
You see the size of me?
It's like, let me check my glove box. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Where do you? It's like we just keep jackets, like like in our fanny packs or shit.
Yeah.
Luckily, the work wife has me covered.
Good.
She has my jacket, the only one that I own, hanging in her office
like that.
for me.
Good. Go ahead, Adam. What's your pitch?
Okay, so instead of take a hike or whatever the heck you're going to do, this is what you should do. You should constantly try to get job interviews, and then like halfway through the job interview, flip the script, and I mean just tear into whoever the hell is interviewing you about anything they've ever done that's unprofessional for like someone that's giving an interview. Just rip into their shit.
Okay, so let's try this one, Adam.
Get done.
Yeah, I'm curious as what you mean here. So I'm the interviewer, and you're applying, Adam. Okay. Hey, thank you, Adam, for coming to our interview today. What experience do you have?
Did you show up on time or did you show up late?
Excuse me?
Did you hold on? Because there's a meta thing about this thing, right? Because you're actually showing up to an interview. So how he presents himself, does he show up on time?
I'm on time.
Does he come in through the front door?
You're
directly
you're
on time, 2 minutes early.
You're setting
Are the
more
refreshments?
The scene. All right, the interviewer being me is 2 minutes early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we started on time.
Okay.
Yeah,
and however they'd address me, I'd stand up, give them a firm handshake, and then say my name and the position I'm looking for.
So, Mr. Houston, tell me, what experience do you have here in hazardous waste disposal?
Well, there was a lot of hazardous waste that I had to dispose of from 2008 to 2010. There was a lot of toxic substances, and a lot of the stuff was done like off the books and kind of under the table. So I have experience, although it might not be official.
Tell me about the under the table thing. What is all that about? I mean, do you have any like?
Well, you remember 2008, right?
Of course. Lost a lot of money. In 2008.
There was a lot of terrible things going on, and I was just getting out of college, and I had nothing, and so I took jobs wherever I could get them.
Right. Okay. I'm looking here.
That's not the thing anymore.
No.
Oh, go on.
I'm looking at your resume here, and there's a period of time missing. Can you explain what this time what you were doing?
Are you sure that there's a period of time missing?
Well, I mean, it's basically. I mean, I don't want to get personal. We did run a background check on you before we interview. We do this for all our candidates, and
bastards.
So do you want to talk about
you.
your time in prison? What were you there?
Oh,
for?
Sure. I was a bench carpenter, and I made wardrobes for fire departments, and I managed the warehouse.
Okay. All right. In the prison.
Yes.
Okay, so you have some experience making clothing. Okay.
So that in my job history, if you look at it, it says that I was employed for a TCI from 2011 to 2014. That's Texas Correctional Industries, where I was a slave and worked for no money. I'm used to working for not as much wages as you'd expect. I'm a little bit easygoing.
Oh, okay. So all right. So we could actually knock 10,000 off the salary. Okay. So what else? Tell me.
I feel it, but you should put that 10,000 back on because I fill a diversity slot, any diversity slot, because I'm a convicted felon, and you can get bonds for employing me.
No, I'm sorry. You're a white guy with long hair. That's not a minority status to me.
Hey.
You're not
shit. Now you're playing the fucking racial card. Now look, I'm not going to work for a piece of shit business like this.
I was making a joke
and race in it. Stop the fuck up, man. You're lucky to reach across this table and slap you in the mouth like I'm Will fucking Smith.
Now you're threatening me? Now you're threatening me? Get the fuck out of my office. Security.
Threatening me? Now you're just putting words in my mouth. Tell them to get the fucking ass over here.
Security.
Get them.
Oh, shit. Oh, he's
fucking
Fight Club.
All right. Back up, motherfucker. I will rip your head off. All right? Get the fuck out of here.
Randy, I don't feel secure at all.
Yeah, just suddenly flip the script on them 100% and see what the fuck they do, because these people are so used to having this upper hand where they're holding all the cards, and then all of a sudden when all of a sudden they realize that doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start karate chopping bitches, and when they go for the handshake, just like hit them in the fucking throat. You know what I mean, to establish dominance.
No, do the Ric Flair, like go for the
what I mean?
handshake and go woo and do that.
No,
dude, I did that to a motherfucker once in the pizza business, and that
Randy,
dude went to slap the shit out of me. I had to duck his ass.
The answer is violence, because once you start with like violence, it sets the perfect framework, because it only goes up from there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you're starting at rock bottom. It's just like, oh my god,
I don't advocate
this is a
violence.
triple S hostile relation, like a triple like S-link relationship.
You guys need to watch Cobra Kai.
It can only
Johnny
go
Lawrence is the best character on television outside of Peacemaker.
I
right
just
Old.
started watching that.
Old men.
It's amazing. Adam, what I did, I took my son.
It's so bad,
what are you talking about? It's amazing. I took my son through Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3.
Not. Look, it's
And we're in
like
season 4 of Cobra
Europe,
Kai.
dude. It's so bad. It's great,
Okay, I'll take it because you said great. It's amazing. I love this show. I love everything about the show. And Johnny
It's
Lawrence's
entertaining.
character, I'm laughing constantly. And my son doesn't know why, because Johnny Lawrence's character is supposed to be as old as I am, maybe a little bit older. Yeah, actually, a lot older. About 17 years older. But anyways, what I understand, is a guy who hasn't adapted yet to what modern times are, between social media and technology and all the bullshit, and it's so funny watching him try. It's
There's
great.
like real.
I love
There's
it.
like real like cases of that, of like a gentleman being locked up for like the last 14.
Yeah, look at Adam.
Well,
Like,
I don't have any social media.
See,
but the thing is like they'll be like locked up in the last 14. And it'll be like
Same.
the cigarettes are electronic now. You know what I mean? Like it's like some Jetson shit to them.
Adam, I
Man,
think
my
I asked you this
my favorite
question.
murderer friend has never seen a Walmart superstore.
That'll freak
Oh
him.
shit,
A Costco.
dude! I've seen the
Costco,
Super.
yeah.
I've seen the Hyper. I've seen the Marketplace.
There is
I've
no
seen all
Hyper.
the Walmarts,
Shut up,
man.
Randy. There's no Hyper Walmart.
No,
Shut
the first
fuck
Hyper
up.
Walmart was built where my cousin grew up in Washington, Missouri.
Fuck you. That's where.
Yeah, the first.
The kid lives.
It has
Spaghetti.
dentist's office in it, Rim.
Okay.
And doctor's offices in it.
Oh
It's
shit!
Hyper
Can you get
Walmart.
car insurance there?
Probably. Adam,
I
I
get
asked you
car
this.
insurance at mine.
It was probably on 121 or 133 when you came back. One of those episodes. It's a long time ago, and I forget. When you got out of the joint and you came back to society, Cody, are you giving me the finger?
No.
Okay. What was the most
Don't be
shocking
weird.
thing to you of how things changed from when you went in? What were you in, like 5 years? When you went in to when you came out? What was the biggest change?
I went in 2010. I came out in 2015.
All right.
So during that time, cell phones proliferated. They were everywhere.
Yeah.
And just the amount that people were buried in their phones was shocking to me, because I
Candy Crush.
distinctly remember what it was like before that. I didn't get slow boiled, like how that allegory about the frog getting slow boiled. Yeah. So it was just a shock to my system, and I was just like, oh my, what? So that's why I don't have any apps on my phone other than like a map app, because I just
That's
don't
the
want to
coolest
be
way
on
to
my
do it.
phone.
Yeah.
What kind of phone do you have?
It's like an A50 or something. It's
okay.
it's a smartphone,
You
and
have a
I
phone
have
like my mom
Discord
has.
on it just to.
My mom has that phone.
It gets the job done. But I just don't use it for much other than for like a
I
web
love that
browser
phrase
or
when it comes to
Discord.
phones. Gets the job done. So it's like, that guy's got his priorities in order.
My dad got
Well,
himself
how much-
a brand
Own
new
much it
phone
really
is
need-
gets the job done.
fucking old Italian
And
guy.
I would rather have a Motorola Razr, because I just
Those
don't
things
like
were
the size
cool.
of smartphones. And man, I love the tactileness of that fucking
Buttons.
hinge
Yeah,
on the
they-
Razr, man. I love
You
my
can still
Motorola
get 'em, man.
Razr.
Yeah.
You can get them now where the screen folds out.
Yeah, but
And it's a
man, do you
smartphone.
really want to pay $1,200 for that? That stings just a bit
Yeah,
much.
boys, can we just be like, phone companies are starting to like bark up the wrong ass tree asking for like quadruple digits.
Yeah,
for
because you don't
fucking
need a
phones
phone
now.
every
Like,
year
what-
anymore. Like these phones, like my iPhone 11 is going to be good for another couple of years, man. I don't need the 12
Yeah,
or the
it's
13
just
on
like-
bullshit. Yeah,
Why I got to pay $1,400 for the fucking phone now?
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's cool, man. That fucking hinge
No,
is super slick.
Fuck it.
No, I got mine free. That's the only reason we upgraded.
Right.
To the
Yeah.
13.
Man, if I just had it lying around, I'd do it. But I just built a fucking race car, so I don't got it like that right now.
I remember when phones were like $60 goddamn dollars. Remember
Right?
that?
Yeah. Is it little
60
Nokia
bucks.
tiny ones? Remember those little guys?
That's what I paid for
Cool.
3
The
lines.
Brick phone that was
$60 a line.
invincible.
Yeah, it's like
$60 a line.
That shit was
like
made out of
cocaine?
that shit was made out of like 80s Nintendo
You know-
plastic.
Yeah,
I think
that
I was
yellowed.
12 years old.
Yeah, the Game
for
Boy shit
Christmas.
that's invincible.
My great grandmother just wrote me a check for $600, and I bought the Nokia Engage. It was my first
Dude,
cell phone.
I have one of those.
Yeah.
Wow. It's probably in the corner over there.
Old ass one, and it was on a prepaid plan.
Yeah, the taco
like,
phone.
You held that sumbitch sideways.
Yeah, the
like,
taco
like you played
grip.
on it like this, like it was a game, but you talked on it like this.
And Randy,
yeah.
Randy, what did you have to do when you wanted to switch the game cartridge out?
Oh, you had to like.
Did
it
it
was really
come?
hard to get to, wasn't it?
Oh.
It was behind the fucking battery.
Was
So
it?
you had to
That's the
take
worst.
the battery. You had to take the battery out so you could
Oh.
put the other
Wait,
game cartridge.
How did I
in.
not remember that?
What kind
It
of
was
game
horrible.
cartridge?
You
What
probably only had one game.
codes?
It was like a chip.
What
You're
kind
right.
What kind of game cartridges are
Fucking,
these?
it was a chip. You had to open up the fucking phone and stick
Yeah,
the
it was
SD
the
chip in the
first
back. But the thing
phone
is, it was
designed
such
for games.
It was the innards were so crunched together that once the battery was in, you could not access the fucking SD port. So you know what I mean? So you'd have to be like, okay, let's put the game in, and then I'll put the battery in, and then you're like, okay, I'm playing the game, and the game I played was fucking the Tomb Raider game.
Tomb Raider. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the only good
it's
one.
the
It
one
was-
that
it was
came
the
with
only.
it. Yeah.
It was
Dickman
yeah, it was the
Show,
only
bringing
fucking good
people
one.
together. That's what we do. Adam,
Yeah. And so you're playing the Tomb Raider, and then you want to switch the game cartridge. You have to stop. You have to save, stop, go to the end screen, hold the button, turn off, open the phone, take the battery out, and put the fucking take the cartridge out, put your new game in, which was worse than Tomb Raider because that mediocre game was the best, and then put the
was that one
battery
racing
back
game?
in. Yeah. So every time you wanted a new game, you had to take the guts of your phone apart and then put the guts of your phone back together.
God,
And
so
it's more
every
than one
I
piece.
thought my TI-86
God, that's like
was
every
cool.
time you need to make a phone call, you got to
No.
switch out a SIM card.
Yeah, it would be like if you
Right.
you have to stop using the phone, remove the battery and like the guts holding it together, switch it, and then put it all back. Just to switch the video games. And nowadays it's just like, do you want to switch the video game? It's electronic. It takes 6 seconds. Done.
Yeah.
It's like you're
Like-
now
like my
playing like
iPhone
Kirby
can
in the
hold-
Forgotten Land.
Like, I think it's the 512 version or something, or 256. I got the version that has the faster 8K.
Are y'all
or
gonna
4K
get
or
the
whatever
Steam
fuck it
Deck?
does.
No.
I'm thinking about it for Valheim.
Fuck that. Randy, fuck you. Play
Fuck you.
Minecraft like a man.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you for saying that. Adam, during pre-show, Cody and I were talking about a bunch of things, and the topic
I'll get a Steam Deck.
Of dudes who shit in public came up. Now, because remember, shit breaks at work. Remember? Yeah.
That's not in public. That's a public
Yeah, I don't
restroom.
count
There's
that
a
as
difference.
public.
Okay,
No, there's a difference between shitting in
let
public
me-
and shitting in
because
public.
I-
There's
there's
I thought you were
layers.
talking about like
No,
field
there's
poopers.
huge difference.
There's layers here. So listen,
You
okay,
scared
like
me.
I'm not ashamed to talk about my
How much
issues.
layers are on this shit?
Okay, there's a couple. I'm an IBS guy. All right, so there are days where I have bad days. Thank you,
You
Cody.
Italian.
Thank you for laughing at me. God damn you. All right, but
I
I
had
prefer.
swordfish for lunch.
I have a really hard time doing the
So
deed
what is
in a
irritable
public
bowel
restroom.
syndrome?
It's like every
Yeah,
once
take
in
a
a while.
Benadryl and shut the
Does that
fuck up.
does that just mean your ass is annoying?
Yeah.
No,
Why?
his
It's-
immune
sometimes I
system
get a bunch of
attacks
gas.
It attacks his digestion.
Sometimes I got to shit a lot for no reason. Sometimes I think I got to shit, but I don't got to shit. It sucks. It's pretty bad. I have a
I
colonoscopy
hate-
coming up.
I
in
do hate
1
that.
month. Oh, you know what? We gotta do a special. We got a colonoscopy edition of the podcast.
Patreon episode.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Patreon
that.
episode.
Yeah, that's
Just
next month.
prank your nurse. Just drink
Yeah.
all the coffee.
So
Just
here's,
drink
here's
all
the
the
thing. It's like,
coffee, black beans and coffee, and then
Some
have the
dudes-
colonoscopy.
are so comfortable shitting in a public toilet.
No.
Like like to get to work, I got to shit. Boom, and just drop it. Right? It's
Are you one of the guys that can't?
I can't. I have a really hard time. Like sometimes I do.
Oh
Why?
man,
That's
But
what they're there for.
Yeah.
Like, when I joined my first week at basic training, I didn't shit. I couldn't shit because I couldn't let
That's
myself
so
go.
bad for you.
I know. I
You
felt
poisoned
awful.
yourself, probably.
I got over it. Like
That's probably why your chin's like that.
You know what? Fuck you, Cody. God damn it. Fuck you
The
guys.
origin story of the chin.
I'm serious. Rem, come
You're
back.
not.
Yeah, you got the poop chin.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm totally not serious. No, I love you.
Oh my God.
Adam, when you were shitting in prison,
but pooping-
did you have one of those
Yeah.
toilets that was like just on the wall and everybody had to watch you take a shit?
Or did you hold it for 5
There are
years?
so many times you're just in a holdover tank and you're shitting in front of everybody.
Oh man.
Like, what are you gonna do? And in
that's
any
worse than
dorm
a death
where if
penalty.
you're like sitting on, I mean,
No, it's
they're in
not.
full view, like they all are. Now, when you get your own cell in an ID unit, usually the guards don't mind if you just take one of your sheets and like kind of put it in front of the bars so that no one can just like look in you shitting. It's like the closest thing you get to a little privacy, but you can't really have it up for long, otherwise they'll complain about it. But most of the guards will spare you your dignity, not all of them though.
That's awful. I can't believe they do that. I stayed in a barracks once. Uh-oh, what happened to Adam? I stayed in a barracks once where they didn't have like fucking didn't have dividers between the toilets.
Divided.
And I was like,
Oh shit.
what the fuck am I gonna do? I can't. I had to find another building with a bathroom in it to take a shit.
I think that's I think that's what the oversized newspaper maneuver is. You know what I mean? You just get the fucking
It's called
most
it's called
broad
the Andre the
sheet
Giant.
Yeah, like you make your own little cubicle with like the fucking like huge ass newspaper. And then
Cody.
you have like earbuds on so they know not to talk to you. Yeah, you have earbuds, crank up the music, and they know not to talk to you. And they'll probably love you because they have privacy too because of your newspaper cubicle.
When Andre the Giant would travel to Japan to wrestle, he would get a bunch of newspapers, right? And then he'd lay the newspaper down in the bathtub and take a shit because he didn't fit in the fucking toilets. So he'd have to shit on the newspapers in the bathtub like a dog and throw it in the garbage.
Didn't know that.
Yep.
Ooh.
There you go. And then Yokozuna, Randy, I don't know if you know this, but Yokozuna would travel with Mr. Fuji. Okay, Mr. Fuji was Yokozuna, not only his manager in character, but also his caretaker in real life. And Yokozuna was so big that he would break toilets, and Mr. Fuji would pull the porcelain out of his ass.
Why do you know
awful.
this?
I listen to a lot of
How is
wrestling
this in
podcasts.
your random access?
Rim,
Something
I'm
to
gonna
wrestle
lose
Bruce
weight.
Richard.
Thank you, buddy.
You got it.
I'm gonna lose weight. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
It's
Like-
it's a good idea for everyone, man, just to like fart out 5 every now.
Yeah, burn off those
every now and
COVID
then.
pounds.
Yeah.
Well,
Randy.
I have an announcement.
Yeah.
Is now a good
COVID's
time,
over.
Rim?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
COVID's
Dude,
over.
it
It's
is, and I'm
springtime.
freaking
Get your
out.
beach bod.
Yep.
I am gonna pay money to maybe go to a wrestling school.
Hell
Found
yeah.
one down
Oh
in
my
Cincinnati.
I'm so excited.
And,
No, don't
I'm
encourage
going to
him.
give this robe
No,
warrior
absolutely.
character a try. I'm going to learn to
Absolutely.
do a Hurricane Rana
Yep.
in a robe.
No, then
And
don't
then
do
a
that.
swanton.
Okay, not that shit. Okay,
That'll
use
kill
your
you.
size to your
Nah, man.
advantage. Okay, you can be like that fucking what the fuck is his name from MLW, the big fat black guy? Shit, I don't remember. Anyways, he was a big fat guy, and he was a successful wrestler, and you can do that too, Randy. You just got to wear a singlet.
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't
Singlet.
do that.
Yeah. Randy, I encourage this idea. I think this is great. I think this is great for you. I think it's great for Kristen. I think she would love this as well. And most importantly, it's great for the next 95 episodes of The Rich Dickman Show. So please enroll yourself in wrestling school.
Yeah, we just cruise
Well,
on
yeah.
that like saga arc for 95.
You could wrestle Jock
If,
Samson.
Yeah, at least break down some of the theory for us.
Corruption arc?
Yeah,
Nope.
well-
Wrestling.
Maybe. So they have pay-per-view. Well, not pay-per-views, but I guess it's pay-per-view because it's in public.
Premium
You get
live
tickets
event.
and you go.
Premium live event.
Premium live event.
Yeah.
No, but they're wrestling all over Cincinnati, all over the month of April, every Friday. So I'm going to try and catch a show, see what it's like, and then maybe go
Yeah.
take a look at their facilities.
Neo in the chat
Looks like
says
they're
you
only
could be the
open
next
on
Rey
Saturday and
Mysterio.
Sunday, though.
Do it.
That's
Do
what
it.
I'm thinking.
Yeah. Do it. This is great. 'Cause
Randy
you know what?
Mysterio.
Or I want to tag with Rey Mysterio. We'll be hit and run.
Yeah, I'm following
You know what
your
I mean?
success. When you get to the level where you need like a manager or a mouthpiece or somebody to shine your shoes or what the fuck ever, like call up old Rem Dickman because
Will you roll my blunts?
yeah, absolutely. I'll learn how. I don't know what that means, but I'll figure it out.
One today.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I really want in life.
Yeah.
Is somebody to just handle my weed stuff. I
Right.
did just order a tool so you can fill 40 capsules at once from my
Pretty
Mighty.
Oh, you got
So-
that?
Yeah, you do 6 grams of weed, fills 40 capsules.
Can
It's 0.15 grams per capsule, and it's a nice little toasty
Can I
session.
can I
I've gone
leave?
through
Can I
3,
go
man.
out of
I'm
character? Go
gonna do another.
kayfabe for a second. Like for the last week, I thought Cody was mad at
2022
us
is wacky.
because Cody
No.
never talks to us. I thought Cody was mad, but Cody's been
Fuck you.
a delight
I mean-
today. Since he was here early, we jumped in. We talked about my video ideas. We're here having a great time on the show. Cody, this is great. I'm
He
so
believed
happy.
me.
Yeah.
Man, why you gotta blow my spot up like that?
I don't. I'm saying I love you, bud.
Maybe I want to be a fucking curmudgeon, and you're not doing me any favors. Telling
'Cause
the
I'm
world
so
how sweet I
entertaining.
am.
And having fun with you.
I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze
How
down
can
your.
you be such a curmudgeon?
Your mouth.
You live in a tropical paradise and you
Yeah.
have like the best
That's
produce in
the
the world.
that's the joke, you idiot.
And you enjoy my company.
You're not an idiot. I love you.
Oh, bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, shitting in public.
Scary Terry.
What? Yeah, that's gross.
Okay.
No,
So
Rem,
you're
that's not
kinda
how you
like
phrase
Rick.
that.
Remember
You're
how he had
shitting in
his
a
own
public
planet?
restroom.
Yeah, well, this
That
is how
was
you
cool.
do it, Rim. Wake up, drink a cup of coffee, go to work, drink another cup of coffee, and take a shit and
man.
contemplate the universe. That's
Yeah.
how you start the day.
Dude, I remember like not getting coffee, and then it's just like, oh, it makes you poop before you need to go to work. I understand now.
I
And
don't
then,
get
you know,
that.
your
No, you
coffee
always
starts
shit at
running.
work, Cody.
I'm an IBS guy, so I don't get it.
Yeah, boss makes
boss
a dollar,
makes a
I
dollar,
make a dime.
I
That's
make a
why I
dime.
poop on
Oh,
company
shit.
time.
Damn it, Adam.
Oh,
I was saying.
Come on, I'm quick draw McGraw, man. I've been getting it in lately.
Rem, do you know how clean a butt is? Do you know how clean the average human cheeks are?
Is that a trick question?
clean?
No,
It's cleaner.
they're-
Oh, okay. It's probably cleaner than you think it is.
No, yeah. There's nothing
Yeah.
going on. It's just flesh,
Right.
You know, just
Yeah.
because it's blood flesh doesn't make it gross. You know,
Right.
the hole and the rings are gross, but that's not the. You know, people aren't rubbing that. Hopefully, people aren't rubbing that on the toilet
yeah.
seat.
Don't kink shame. Okay, but go ahead.
No, I'll do that here. That's perfectly fine territory to kink shame in. Don't be rubbing your
some people
asshole on
just need
toilets
to
that
be
aren't
bullied,
yours.
man, early and often.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The way the
bullied
fist.
with nunchucks.
Cobra Kai. Should watch the show.
Worked for me. I'll tell you, 6th grade, man. It took one time for some dude to wet willy my ass crack before I bought a fucking belt. You know what I mean?
Oh man. The first time I was bullied, the hot goth chick gave me a titty twister, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. It was literally one of the one times I was speechless in my life.
Adam
I
had
was
to
like,
get up to practice his quick draw, but there's a lot going on here. Is that Randy was
No,
getting
and
wet
back-
willies down his ass, like with a finger,
Yeah.
Randy?
Yeah, dumbass. And then he was laughing at me, and I was like, "You just stuck your finger in my ass."
Yeah,
dude, like-
who's the idiot now?
and then I looked, and he's like, he's a football player they held back,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, no.
of his size. Yeah, and I was like, oh, whatever, dude. And then I made sure I had a belt from then on.
And Cody was getting a titty twist from a big titty goth chick, right?
Was it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then, you know, usually when that's perpetrated, you know, to you on public school grounds, you're like, oh, this is going to start at a confrontation. And then you get up and it's just like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit, I can't get up. I
And,
sit
you
down
know,
again.
What do you... Yeah. It's just like, oh, Bug,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Damn, girl. How'd you know I like that? Because I didn't know I like that, but I
Yeah.
do. Whew.
Yeah,
So,
her nickname was Bug.
Can we take a minute here?
No, I
Patreon.com/.
can't. I don't know if I can say that.
Watch the
Maybe
video.
bleep that one.
Adam got up to fucking to twirl his guns. What do I have to bleep codes? I'm sorry.
I think she changed her legal name to her nickname, so you might have to bleep.
You dropped a name, codes. God damn it!
I dropped
need you to
an-
bleep. I need you to bleep where I said my cousin's hometown too.
No, okay.
No, fuck you,
here's
Randy.
what I'll do. I'll take the time
Yeah,
code
please.
right now, so no one's an idiot.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, of course, every time I get a spare moment, I've been fucking with around with this shit. What do you think? I'm gonna not go in prepared for a duel?
Adam, what if he says no?
He's allowed to do that. I'm gonna call him a bitch, though.
Okay. All right. When is this? Is this Saturday
That's how it
or
works.
is it Sunday? And how are you watching WrestleMania?
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday. Okay.
Watching WrestleMania. Man, I haven't watched wrestling since I was in middle school, man.
Not my problem. WrestleMania is this
I
weekend.
saw the
It's 2
pinnacle
days.
of it, man. Fucking
It's in
Matt
Texas.
Hardy swanton bombing off of like a fucking 20-foot ladder at Royal Rumble in 2001.
Would have been
Man,
Jeff
that
Hardy.
shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But
hold on.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, that's it. This is the pinnacle of wrestling.
You're going to be in Dallas, right?
Jeff Hardy's still doing that, brother.
That's where WrestleMania is this weekend. It's in fucking Dallas at the football stadium. Bro.
Oh.
Bro, you're WrestleMania for life, man. Boom. I'm drunk. I'm sorry. I got drunk.
Adam from Houston, look at that clip.
I shouldn't.
That just happened like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
Cool visuals on a podcast.
Fucking Jeff Hardy's still at it, man.
Fuck Jeff
So's
Hardy.
Matt, but Matt doesn't do the crazy shit.
Fuck your AEW.
Hey, all that aerial
So he gets
stuff,
a huge ladder.
How you gonna fake jumping off the fucking top rope of a turnbuckle? You just can't fake that.
No, you can't.
So any high flyer always has my respect. Even Vince McMahon had my respect when he managed to somehow like rope spring across the whole fucking ring to drop kick that trash can. I was surprised he was able to fucking do it.
Yeah.
That was Shane.
That was Shane.
Oh yeah, that was Shane.
Yeah, Vince can't do it anymore. He's
times.
He's my dad's age. And it's sad.
Yeah.
Vince looks
He
awful.
was supposed to this year, Pat McAfee, but
Can you believe
isn't it
Randy,
crazy?
Can you believe they gave Pat McAfee a match, but the Intercontinental Champion has to wrestle on Friday, and the United States Champion does not have a match? He's got to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Fuck, man, I hate that.
That's
booking.
pretty terrible.
God damn.
Finn Balor got snubbed that bad.
Yeah, Finn Balor won a title, and then he's not on WrestleMania. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's no
Finn. Look at what Adam Cole's doing, buddy.
nothing. He's doing
All right,
nothing.
Come on.
He had a fake title on his shoulder. He didn't do anything. He hasn't done shit. He's not going to win either. Not taking that shit off Adam Page for another 6 months.
He's having crazy good matches, and he's getting over crazy reactions.
Okay, he did that in NXT too. So what? Like, who fucking cares? Nobody.
Yeah, for what? 300 people a week in Florida.
Nobody's tuning in to fucking to watch Adam Cole lose to Adam Page. Nobody gives a shit about that. They want Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Okay, all right. So Cody wanted
Young
to talk
Bucks
about something.
Top Flight on Friday.
All right, and I know first before Cody goes into his hateful rhetoric, I just want to say once again,
I love this.
Congratulations to Lia Thomas for winning the swimming national championship in the women's division. That was awesome. And also, I went to visit my parents on what day was it? Saturday. My dad and I had to drop off my tractor. I needed this truck, but I went to go visit my parents. My mom was sitting there, and we were arguing about politics as we do, because she can't let it go. She always has to say something stupid, and I got to be like, "Well, listen, Mom, this is why." Anyways, I had to explain to my mother what a birthing person was.
Wow.
That was interesting. And what else did I have in? Okay, so Cody, you didn't want to do the politics version of this. So we're not going to do the politics version.
So before you start saying this and just say say the topic, and then yes, it is like slightly late to the party.
All right.
Are we doing harm
Old
reduction?
news. No, we're doing
Oliver.
We're
Lia
doing the
Thompson.
ladybugs theory because Cody wanted to talk about the game theory.
Okay, yeah,
involved with the Lia Thomas.
First of all, I
thing.
need to know what you're talking about.
Right. Apparently, Cody has never seen the movie Ladybugs. Adam, Randy,
there's a lot of shit I haven't seen.
Ladybugs.
No.
Vaguely remember that.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Isn't it like John Candy?
No, it's Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield is the coach of a girls' soccer team that sucks. And this is so funny this came up tonight because I just watched fucking Johnny Lawrence explain Ladybugs to Miguel Diaz. But Ladybugs was Rodney Dangerfield is the coach of a girls' soccer team that wasn't very good. So he convinced his soon-to-be stepson to play on the team as a girl. So what the fuck was his name?
That's a fairly
Landis?
common archetypal game or archetypal
this dude who in the early 90s was a big teen idol. He was he played on the girls team and they won a bunch and then all this stuff. So the ladybug theory. Cody, want to talk about the game theory involved in the Lia Thomas thing. So Cody, take it away.
Oh, you're just gonna like fucking.
What's
raw
the Lia
dog,
Thomas
like,
thing?
No,
Lia,
okay.
Lia Thomas is a
Randy.
transgender swimmer who won the national championship.
Damn,
And I think it's great.
have seen this movie. I saw it back in theaters when I was 7 years old.
Yeah, like 1990, man. That's so.
I would like to plead the
92.
fifth for the rest of this segment. I would like to plead the fifth for the rest of this segment.
Why? This is great. This is we
you're on.
support all people here.
No, Randy, we're not going to do the politics. We're doing like the game theory, or that might get weird. But what was the shit? What was the thing before this that was just said?
Okay, so what is the game
Shitting?
theory on this? Like,
No, like most people are like, yes, upset that like, okay, like maybe there is like an advantage to a, you know, it being like the type of transgender like transition that, you know, Lia has done or is currently doing. But the thing is like Olympic, these like Olympian type sports have always been tiered. You know what I mean? So like if there's one really strong swimmer, you know what I mean? Like, or it can be something else. Let's say track and field. If there's one really talented track and field person, they don't win the quote unquote track and field medal. You know, there's no such thing as a track and field medal. There's, you know, the 1,000 meter this, 1,000 meter that. And then you might be thinking like, Cody, you're a monster if you want to just like have one like competition and Lia Thomas is the only person, you know, competing in that like wing or like, you know, league or tier or whatever. And we can't have that either, but it's just like there's why are you laughing?
I have no idea where you're going with this, Cody.
That's why.
So-
Oh, am
Here's
I literally like too high and talking in circles?
Yeah,
Or,
When I was
like,
thinking of
you know,
the
stop
game
me?
theory of this, I thought you were talking about this potentially being a work so that they could come out as a troll later. The metagame of the whole thing.
Pro wrestling.
That's
No.
okay. You can go that direction right now.
That's
I mean,
that's the South Park episode on this issue.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
Cody,
this isn't.
It's
You know what I
Macho
mean?
Man
Like,
Randy
But that would be
Savage.
Macho
Yeah,
Man Randy
yeah,
Savage at the end
I've
of it.
seen
being
that
like,
episode.
I was never a woman. I just did this to win. And
Yeah.
dude, at this point, if they wanted that to happen, it had to go all the way to where the college degree is snagged and it's locked in, and then you turn heel.
Mm.
go ahead, Cody.
And
No,
everybody would have been backing.
I don't
them
know.
for
I feel
years
like I
at
brought a
this
knife
point.
to a gunfight. Is this what is this the avenues we wanted to?
No, I'm still
like,
waiting. I'm still
upturned
waiting for
or,
your
like-
explanation of what the game theory behind Lia Thomas winning a swimming national championship is. That's all. I support.
No, I'm not
Lia
here to
Thomas,
answer that. I'm here
by
to
the way.
ask that.
Yeah. Oh, I
Well-
think it's great that.
But the thing is, like, there's a weird asterisk, isn't there? Like, because like I'm not one of these people, but there's like a huge.
There's
Yeah,
no asterisk because
Cody,
that's
this
a
is-
woman who won.
No.
here's
But I'm
the
saying,
thing.
like, there are some people that are like holding this like phantom asterisk to the title, and there is a huge uptick in the Randy.
Man,
we done?
yeah,
I
people
don't
are
know.
kind of pissed at this, man. And yeah, people are holding asterisks on this kind of thing because
Yeah,
it
it's
became
not right. I'm saying
it
it's
became a
happening.
political issue. That's why. And when it becomes a
Can we
political issue,
rephrase
you can't even
asterisk
talk
just
it.
for me?
You can't even talk
As a
about it without
future
people getting
government
butthurt.
censor.
Yeah.
Why is that weird?
You can't have
to
a conversation about this anymore, Adam. You can't have a productive conversation without people getting their asses hurt.
No,
and
some
their
people.
feelings
That's
fucked.
the thing. Like,
Yeah.
some people are going to be like,
Yeah,
they're
what
again,
happened
they're
to
not in the
Reddit?
right.
178 comments removed, thread locked. That's what happened when people tried to talk about this.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. You know, Cody, I don't know. Did you see the pictures where the second, third, and fourth place woman they got
Yeah.
together on
Yeah.
the side and took their own picture?
yeah. That's the quote unquote like metaphysical asterisk I'm talking about, because
Yeah.
like some people are hailing those two as the, you know, erroneously quote unquote true winners.
Right. They made
You know what I mean?
a
So, like, it's
proclamation
just
in
we-
Florida declaring the second place winner
And-
the true winner.
And
That's just
and the thing
petty.
is, yeah, it is.
God,
petty.
how petty.
But yeah, so like the thing is, like the game, aka the sport, should it want to be like flexile and, you know, bolster competition, should do something like, okay, we have, you know, our own medal competition where it's the men's 1,000, the ladies 1,000,
And the trans 1,000.
The whatever's the new label for that.
Not the trans.
I don't want to make.
I want the Juicer League. I want everybody that's altering their body chemistry to be fighting in the same league and fucking no holds barred.
Should be mandated.
Damn.
Everything should be the Juicer League. Everybody should be on steroids.
But the thing is, it would be cruel. It would be cruel to fucking put someone in their own league and then give them the gold medal for
Are you telling me you wouldn't love the fucking Juicer League, man? People, pushing their body to the absolute fucking limit to fucking play sports.
WWF.
That's what we fucking love.
They're not allowed anymore. Codes.
Yeah, but people are actually smashing into each other.
Comes out of
WWF. That's what I want to see. I want to see fucking freaks of nature smash into each other wearing a bunch of pads throwing balls. I might actually watch that. Dude,
100%.
Juicer hockey would be the shit.
I'd gamble the shit out of that. Absolutely. No, I think it's great. I think the Lia Thomas story is great. I think all of this is amazing. All right. And I support everybody doing everything. Right. If you know me, you know what my politics are. Number 1, leave me alone. Number 2, legalize everything. And number 3, stop with the laws.
I was going to start talking about Pokemon.
We don't need shit. Got to catch them all. All right. I think the Lia Thomas thing is amazing.
It's weird. I can take it.
I called my mother a birthing person last Saturday morning. All right. I said, look at you. You're over there. You're a birthing person. And she's like, what? And I was like, this is what you wanted. And this is what you got. This is amazing. And I support every single bit of it. You're a birthing person. You're not just a woman or my mother. You birthed me. And that's what you've been reduced to. And it's
is that the updated lingo?
Yeah, some bullshit like that. It's great. It's amazing how these brave, strong women fought for equality, fought for rights in the workplace, fought for votes, fought for everything.
He's
right?
slapping, isn't it, Rem?
Strong women did that, and all of a sudden we have people who used to be men coming and dominating their sports.
Yeah,
it's awful. Oh, it's so bad.
It's like we said.
It is.
We told.
I was trying to find some kind of amicable.
And then they found a way back in.
Yeah. Just trying to find some kind of amicable, empirical solution, and I have kindergartners sneering at me.
Yeah, and you can't talk about it. You can't talk about it because I was
trying to.
You get in trouble.
And Randy starts beeping.
Yeah, no, Randy was doing that.
You can be an adult. You can be an adult and do it.
Yeah,
it's good.
Neo in the chat says the unregulated league will thrive the moment cybernetics reach ability enhancing tier. I would love that. It's like dudes on steroids, dudes with cybernetic enhancing.
There's got to be so many.
Or women.
I'd love to see man versus machine dudes, juicers versus cyber people. Oh, that'd be
skip
sick.
the battle bots.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Sports, you do what you have to win. I don't fucking care. If you can't win against some type of people, and you can beat some other type of people, go for it.
Where's Elon Musk in zero gravity sports in space?
Right? Right?
Ocean.
That'd be
great.
sick.
Needs more solar. We just need batteries, solid state batteries. If John B. Goodenough would get up off his ass and fucking get us solid state batteries, we would be fine. Solve the energy crisis and everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, Russia has a stranglehold
still
on
gotta
that.
generate the shit.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Russia is to blame for all of our problems. Yep.
Oh well, that's the rumor.
Hey, Adam,
that's
I invested in Halliburton and Marathon Oil.
Fuck you.
And I'm doing pretty good. What should I be investing in, though? Oil
Halliburton.
Marathon Oil is doing
probably going to end up paying off. Man, I'd be talking about freaking Raytheon or something like that. They're talking about having an $8 trillion military budget. What does that even mean?
Isn't it great? We just gave another $500 million to Ukraine. I love it. Let's support Ukraine. Give them all the money. Fuck it. Who cares? Who cares what's happening?
Being a gun
all of it
kicks ass.
Yeah.
You ever seen Lord of War?
I think I might have. I saw Face Off.
Nicolas Cage. Academy Award winner Nicolas Cage.
War Dogs was really good too.
Yeah, that one was great.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff. I love it. I love the progress our society has made. If I could move my family into the middle of the country and hide from everything, I would. But I think this is awesome.
Why do you think that's where?
When I was in Colorado,
because the
Nothing
coast,
exists.
the coast are where the assholes are.
for sale.
the
What?
coast are where the fucking what?
Come on,
Rem,
the
you
coast-
live
What
on
did
a
you do with
coast.
a 1,000,000-acre farm, Rem?
a 1,000,000-acre farm ranch.
As someone that
Yeah.
lives on an island, and Rem just fucking took a shot at coasts as an islander, fuck you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you might think I live by the coast, but really it's like the bog. Like,
Yeah, no, you're Texas, you're Middle America. I don't give a shit that you have a Gulf of Mexico near you. Like that's not the coast. That's the Gulf Coast.
wow.
the Galveston, like
'cause
the
it's
bay
Mexican.
right where Houston is, it just looks like Dukas, like just poopy diarrhea water. It is so gross.
You know where I want to be? I want to be in the Pensacola area. You know why? Because not only are you in Florida, but you can absolutely travel to like 3 other states within, I was looking at a map and the craziest shit, right? I was looking at a map of Florida and like Amara's up there, like putting her arms up. And that's where she is, I think. But on the panhandle of Florida, all the way over on the left edge, like there's a spot where one island is Florida and the next island is Alabama. I think that's awesome.
Blurbalama.
I think that's great. And that's where I want to be.
It's gonna be flooded, dude. When the ice caps melt,
Randy,
just like my
long
hometown.
past when I'm dead. Like if you're a dude and you're like worried about climate change because you're a bitch, like fuck you, because like you're gonna be dead by the time any of that shit happens, right? Cody,
But we have children, don't we, Rem?
I'm dead.
That we want the planet
Hey,
to
Rem.
not be a scorched earth fireball
Hey,
for.
Ram, how much is how much are the oceans rising every year? Do you know?
Probably not much. I have no idea. I don't know and I don't care.
1/8 of an inch.
Okay.
Damn.
An eighth.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you're not going to have to worry about it that much because you're old as fuck. But I mean, if you're young enough, hey, I mean, that shit mounts up, man.
Society grows great when old men plant trees.
The rising of water is a force that doesn't stop.
Listen, I'll plant trees every day. I don't give a shit, but I'm gonna be dead by the time all this fucking shit happens. I don't give a goddamn about it. Give me my oil.
You might be uploaded though,
cheap.
Rim.
Well, upload it. I
Your
don't care.
consciousness
You're
might be
turning into a
uploaded within
boomer.
your lifetime.
Yeah, boomers
And so
ruin the country.
You might need your service to survive.
I'm on the wrong side. I
So
get on the boomer side.
Don't be part of the mimetic process and
Yeah.
become that which you hate, Rim.
You
Don't do it. Rise above.
Mr. Houston,
Never.
there are people in this world who legitimately worry about climate change to the point where it affects their daily lives. Like, I'm not mentally ill. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care about anybody except me and my little kid, who's the best thing in my life. The little guy. And he's going to have to deal with it one day.
So
Yeah. So that's
Oh,
why it's
God.
weird, right, Rem? Just like, what are you doing? Are you
Rem, you
going to
selfish
give him like a
piece of
$5 and be like, good luck? And then just
I
like,
drank a bunch of
you know,
vodka.
quad.
I'm sorry.
No, you just be like, here's $10. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck, Rem Jr. And then you do a triple flip into a coffin and you're done.
Peace. Done. I'm out.
At least leave them a fallout bunker or something. You know,
Oh, yeah,
get a
no.
shelter.
There's
Absolutely.
a box
Yeah,
of
like-
saltines and
Yeah.
$8.
What's going to happen is like when my older kids are like getting into college, the younger one will kind of like just be like in the middle of like elementary school, and we can move and we can get to a nice place with a nice bunker where he's going
You
to be
can
safe.
run away from
rising
your
tides.
children.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Like the 2 older ones,
fallout.
whatever.
Move to somewhere with some good state schools.
The
all
little
right?
one, he's the
You know?
best.
Oh man, that triggered a weird like article, or not article, but like real life Twilight Zone story. I heard. Can I share it with you really
Yeah,
quickly?
absolutely. Go for it.
There's this journalist, right? Oldest journalist, right? That when they were a kid, right? Their parents had this house in the woods. And every so often they'd be like, all right, kids, let's go, to the more secluded, woodsy, more cabin-y like house in the woods. And they would load up all the snacks and they would put the kids in the car and they would just take the highway for fucking miles. And then it would be like even more of the trip on like, the dusty off-roads to this like secluded cabin. And they would have birthdays, holidays and all that good stuff there. And then, excuse me, I knocked my microphone. Like an idiot. And then the kids grew up, moved out, and the parents sold the house. The cabin in the woods house. So fond memories, but it's over. It was childhood. Now fast forward when they come back to visit, their parents, more suburbia house that is, more or less in the same state as like there used to be Woods house. And while they were traveling to their parents' new house, they see their old house on the way in the entirely wrong direction, literally only 5 minutes away from their regular house. And they're just like blown away. That's just like, wow, I guess my childhood home is not as like
Mandela
distinct or like unique as I thought it was because there's a clone right there.
Is this that
this
William
journalist,
Slater
like,
book?
finally, this journalist finally goes and meets up with their mom, and finally the parents confess, like, yeah, the house was actually right there. We just took you guys 10 miles on the highway and then 10 miles back on the dirt road to calm you down and put you in a camping outside mood. So like these kids thought like, you know, they were in like a faraway Narnia place in the middle of the woods, but the parents just bought two houses like, you know, on opposite sides of a neighborhood. And like it like mind fucked their kids, like
just to fuck with their kids.
They like the fact that their kids were calmer after like, you know, a 2-hour drive, you know, on the highway and then 2 hours back on the off roads. They just like, oh, the kids are calm. They're in the mood for fucking s'mores. Like, you know, they're just like, it made parenting and vacations like way more enjoyable for everyone because like it was, you know, part of the ritual that is, you know, a weekend in the woods.
Good.
Man, people wonder why people have trust issues.
Yeah, right? It's still like, that's like earth peeling away beneath your feet when you realize like, your childhood getaway, your mystical childhood getaways in the same neighborhood as the house you grew up in. Well, that's like
whenever you find out Santa Claus isn't real and God isn't real, you know? Like,
right, but like the thing is like you don't ever have evidence of that. You could like there's no manila envelope that says Exhibit 1 like Santa Claus not existing, but you can literally see like that's my home, that's my other home, and like the spatial like relationships are now fucked because like this trick was played on me as a kid.
Hey Cody, where were you when you learned Jesus was black?
New York public school.
You think Jesus got a lot of ass? Like you think Jesus was a good looking guy, or do you think Jesus became Jesus because he wasn't a good looking guy? Go.
I don't think it matters, man.
I like to believe he was faithful to Mary Magdalene.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to
he titty fucked her, you know?
Right, Jesus.
I don't know how this works.
Titty fucking Christ. No, Cody, Jesus
does sound like a cool dude to hang out with.
Yeah, like Jesus was a fucking awesome dude.
Well, he did a lot of mushrooms.
The question,
that's
dude,
what the
it'd be
from
fun to
heaven
trip
was.
with Jesus, man. That would be fucking
mushrooms?
awesome.
Did they have mushrooms out there?
Hell yeah, they have mushrooms. Dude, they have these caves that have like these weird mineral deposits. The whole fucking walls of the cave are just constantly filled with fucking mushrooms. You can't clean these things out fast enough.
Are we saying religion came about because a bunch of dudes got high? Or excuse me, a bunch of dudes and ladies, or whatever they choose to identify as, got high?
Here's
religion
how it goes.
came
Ready?
because of agriculture.
Oh, go ahead, Cody.
I'm gonna say my take. Religion came because yes, those dudes did get high and drunk, and then attempted to write a book.
Oh yeah,
and they didn't write. They didn't make sure they all had like the right things, and they're just like looking at each other's notes. It's just like, wait, holy shit! You have Jesus coming back from the dead in your chapter?
Whoa!
Can you do that?
Yeah,
and then everyone's like, okay,
rules.
Yeah, and the one creative kid is just like, I guess Jesus is a zombie now, and then you have to write the rest of the fucking book.
Yeah,
as if
Didn't
Jesus,
the Roman Emperor Constantine convene this writing room?
Yeah, you've ever had a creative writing session, right? You know what I mean? You pass the writing stick, and then the kid that has like too much creativity is just like, and then Goku came out of nowhere and fisted your mom, and you're just like, man, this was like a fucking like Roman tragedy up until you got the stick.
Now, my understanding of where religion came from was because people just really needed to be lied to. Have you ever tried to convince someone to do something in their own best interest, and it's like impossible?
Adam, the last 2 years.
And so,
I have no idea how Rem gets me on this show.
So imagine this. Imagine trying to convince a farmer to put his fucking grain in the granary, and he's not going to want to do it because, you know, there's going to be a famine every 10 years or what the hell ever. So it's much easier just to be like, hey, God said, put your shit in the granary, man. Not,
or else.
Don't ask me, man. God, you know.
People love being lied to. All right. The last 2 years is perfect evidence of that, man. People love that shit. They love being told that they're contributing to something and being a part of a shit. And then like, it's all a bunch of lies, but like, whatever. I'm down. Oh, fuck it. I don't care.
Some say they can trace it back, gullibility back to genetics.
Yeah.
I love it when the government says shit to try to calm me down because it amps me up, you know?
Right. Like if the government's trying to calm me down, like I know, like wait a second, there's something actually there's some shit going on.
Yeah, it's like get the bump stocks.
Yeah, bump stocks. The fuck is a bump stock? I've never heard of one before, but
what?
Okay. Now I'm on alert.
Keep it that way.
That's a rich white people love them.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Is that a cocaine reference, Adam? I don't understand.
No,
This is a reference to that rich white dude that murdered 50 people in Las Vegas with a bump stock and a shitload of machine guns.
Oh, the thing that just magically disappeared, nobody talks about ever again?
They talked about it. They banned bump stocks for a brief amount of time. An actual firearm device got banned. That's crazy because there's been no banning of anything like that. It's been quite the contrary.
That happened under Trump.
Positive direction.
The biggest fascist we've ever had as a leader, and that happened under him. They banned.
Yeah, he banned a thing about firearms. That
Yeah.
piece of shit. He's gonna fucking go against the 2A like that.
Orange man, bad.
Yeah, he's just terrible.
This is how we sell them socialism, boys.
Yeah,
Right.
just
We
because
tear
rich
Trump
old
down on
people
the firearm
love bump stocks.
issue.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Go ahead, Randy. How we sell?
How do we win them over on abortion, though? How do we win them over on abortion?
The secret to abortion.
I think we got to equate it to guns.
No, the secret. Okay, so listen. Here's the thing. Like with abortion, right? I personally would not choose an abortion because I have kids, right? And I see what happens. But I respect people's rights to choose an abortion. The problem, where they go wrong with abortion, is glorifying it. Right? The people come out. Oh, hey, today's the anniversary of my abortion. Oh, I'm getting an abortion tomorrow. Like that type of stuff. Like that doesn't play well in middle America. Just fucking keep it quiet.
Man, Skillet has a song about it.
There's also piss poor sex ed, and there's supposed to be universal birth control that's available, but for whatever reason, the same people that hate abortion want to try to stonewall that shit too, causing their own damn problems. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people sometimes.
Oh man, fucking, we get money and then interest involved, and that's what's wrong with people. But I support anybody.
This is religious shit. It's gross.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
These religious people just think that abortion is murder, and where are you going to go with that? There's nowhere to go. There's no point even fucking talking about it.
You don't need religion to tell you abortion's murder. You need to have kids, right? Once you have kids, you understand abortion. You know what? That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. But whatever, you do you. I'm gonna mind my own business. You do you. Have fun. Whatever you got to do, do it. I'm gonna do my thing over here. Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Boom. That's how life should be. I'll do me. You do you. Done.
I look at Rim's Fat Life and I'm like, damn, look at this kinky fuck. He's got contracts involved in his bedroom. He's making miniature versions of himself so he can be a narcissist and racist thing around. He's like bossing himself around.
I just want to show my dick.
Shit is this?
I just want to show my dick, Adam. I just want people to see my dick. That's it. That's why. That's it. I can't get the guy who wanted to milk me. I can't get him to respond to me anymore. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm in your area. You want to come? You want to milk me? And I get nothing. I get fucking nothing, Adam. Like, I don't understand what Fat Life's all about. I get nothing.
I don't know. That's weird.
Well, why didn't you just tease them a little bit more? They love that shit.
Yeah, tease the milking.
Tease the milking.
Why didn't you ask Salty for some advice, man? She's good at this shit.
Is Salty gonna milk me? Like, I don't think that's very appropriate to ask.
No, ask her for advice on how to pick up other people. She's a really good wing woman.
How to get people to milk me, or how to pick up people? Because I don't want relationships.
Or how to pick up people.
Okay. I just want my dick played with.
I'm really good at assembling parties at big functions.
Wow.
Like, I'll just walk up to someone and be like, hey, man, how you been?
Yeah.
And they're usually too awkward to say that, hey, who are you?
They just
normally they're just like, hey, man. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, and then you just start, hey, what you been into,
Cody,
hanging or whatever.
Cody, what's your Fet Life nickname? I want to friend you in Fet Life.
No, you don't. No, it's good.
No.
No.
Watch your profanity.
All right, somebody take over. I'm drunk. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done
that's good.
tonight. That's it. That's enough for me. No, nothing. Fuck you guys. You can't take over a show and just fucking do it. Adam, you're a host.
Are you just going to cold open us like that and not even lube it up before you stick it in? Damn, dude. Fucking
everything.
Give us some warning.
Everything is over my pay grade if I get paid nothing.
Yes. Yeah, especially when they reduce your nothing by 78%, Rim.
Yeah, you got fucked,
right.
Randy. You got fucked big time. I'm sorry, but I had nothing to do with that. Like,
I got kids, man.
Yeah, no, 65% to me. I don't know what Cody's deal is because they don't teach me. They don't tell me that stuff because Cody's got a special deal. But we got this whole Ukraine shit got fucked. Randy, do you have an update on our fundraiser for the Ukraine yet, or are you still working on gathering?
Yeah.
Info? Okay.
Well,
excuse us, Adam. We got to update our Ukraine fundraiser.
Okay.
Hurry up! I gotta piss.
So turns out my wife has embezzled the funds
Again.
and booked
Again.
a cruise, the Jericho cruise for next February. So,
Fuck Randy.
so I don't know what you want to do with that, Rim. I just found out via text message. That's what happened.
The only logical
hey.
explanation is you have
I'm not, this is a
Slava
happy ending, man.
Ukraini
It's going to a
tattooed to
better
your
place.
forehead.
Well, she used it as a deposit. I mean, it didn't cover the whole balance.
It's gone.
You got to pay like
Yeah.
$200 and some a month.
Yeah, you know what? All right, Randy, I got you back to cover what Kristen embezzled, and to support Ukraine. Subscribe to the OnlyFans account of Elena Belova. All right, she got a really sweet ass.
Oh, are we doing this?
Go for it, Randy.
Do
You
we
got
start
something, Cody?
Are we? Oh wow! No,
Yeah.
I just like the fact that we're just pumping OnlyFans.
Yeah, no,
videos now.
I'm
Yeah,
listen.
Cody. What
I was
OnlyFans
wondering.
thought
I was
of you
wondering
thirsty
when
for?
the scales would tip, just to be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. By the way,
I'm all
listen
for
to this
OnlyFans.
band and check out this chick.
Yeah, I texted.
Send me an email and I'll show you the Airbnbs in Ukraine you can book that will benefit the Rich Dickman Corporation.
and Elena
Yeah,
Belova.
import racing and tuner, man. They'll make you a race car in Houston. We're just plugging stuff now, right?
I sent a message to Sarah Starr, a good friend of the show, best friend of the show, and I said, Sarah, your hair looks amazing on OnlyFans. I'm sorry if this is weird. And she said,
Oh,
it's not
that's
weird.
Not
Thank you.
great.
What? She said it's not weird. All right?
Why are you
But
even
the thing is,
putting
you
that
say
evil
that
out
to
there,
things
man?
that are being
Because
weird.
Sarah's my friend. All right? I wanted to compliment her hair.
You don't
Sarah's my
have
friend.
look. You just fake. You ever heard the phrase "fake it till you make it"? Ram.
It's my life. I live my life by that motto, by that creed. It's my
Yeah.
those are my
Caesar
words.
has a good song about faking it. Man, I'm like, everything's a song lyric tonight.
That's how I combat my imposter syndrome. Is I just fake it till I make it until somebody says I did okay.
Ram, you got your imposter syndrome all fucked up. Are you an imposter? Sure, but so is everybody else, man.
I
Nobody knows
understand.
what the fuck they are doing.
Adam, I resent you trying to explain my mental illness to me. Okay, because I know what I go through every day.
It's not even a mental
Cool.
illness, man.
Do it
You're
more.
just kind of like getting moody about stuff and justifying your own weirdness, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's fine. You know, you ever thought about doing cocaine and cocaine accessories?
No, I haven't, but I would love to. I would love to try
It'll
everything.
bust you out of a depression. If you want
Yeah.
the pharmaceutical version of it, get some Wellbutrin.
Dude, oh my God, it's weird that you said that.
Shit, that's
Why is that
never mind.
Wellbutrin? I was on Wellbutrin for like 2 weeks until I started hearing voices in my head telling me to hurt myself. And that is the reason I had to put headphones into my ear.
If you take
and
a
listen to
shitload of
music all
coke, it'll
day.
do that too.
No shit. No, fuck that then. No, thank you. I'll take the stuff that puts me to sleep. Because Wellbutrin,
Oh,
dude,
damn.
I was out there doing my job, right? And if you listen to Triple T, you know what my job is before what I do now. And I like my head's telling me you should hurt yourself. I'm like, what? Like you should hurt yourself. You should do something. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? So I had to put earbuds in my ear
Sucks,
and
doesn't
listen
it?
to a whole bunch of Chevelle and stuff. Yeah. No, man, it was awful, Randy. It's fucking awful.
Damn. Okay. Let me give you a different prescription. Do some ecstasy with your wife.
Yeah. Okay.
And Cody.
Preload a day before with a bunch of 5-HTP and drink a bunch of orange juice so that it doesn't overheat a bunch of shit. You won't damage yourself physiologically.
All right, Cody, when you come over in May, we'll do ecstasy with my wife together. We'll
in
tag team her.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
In
We'll
Minecraft.
We'll Eiffel tower that bitch and teach her a lesson.
They're
Right,
talking
Cody?
about making that shit clinical.
What?
Like there's talk about the psychedelics and
They
the
already do
ecstasy
ketamine
therapy.
trips. They already do
ketamine too.
trips, but not with
man.
insurance.
The
Because
good
originally,
insurance
that's
will
what
cover it.
X was used for, was PTSD drugs, and it was apparently very effective.
Nice.
knocks the shit out of you.
I love that drugs are finding themselves to be useful for things,
Yeah.
man. That's great. Like I'm all for
They usually
They've
are.
always
everybody using drugs and no laws. Like that's
well,
my
they've
world.
always
Man.
been that way. It just wasn't popular to talk about it.
Yeah.
Man, I would get all sorts of stank faces when I'd be yelling at these all these people trying to tell me what's what about drugs when I went to fucking nursing school and then became a drug dealer. Man, I'm more knowledgeable about so many fucking drugs
Look at this
that
guy.
I just don't want these people to tell me a damn thing. Well, man, I live the street life and I'm effectively the fucking pharmacy for depression. So
Yeah.
what do you think I do? I'm like a fucking street therapist and shit
Goddamn.
too, because
Mike
people
tells
come
me
and hang out with me while we're all smoking
Cannabis
weed.
is awesome. So fuck yeah. But
Fuck
I got
yeah,
this.
it is.
I got this cranberry vodka and it's delicious. But it's time to, unless anybody has anything else to add, it's time to bring it bring it around.
Wow.
Let's see. I gotta take
Fucking rat's nest.
Oh, well, did I tell you I'm going on the Jericho cruise?
Go ahead.
buddy.
You told
Yeah, you
me.
did.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah, so Fozzie's going to be there. They're doing 3 shows. Basically, Chris Jericho's figured out that he can get like 500 of his closest friends on a cruise ship
Wrestling
for a
nerds.
week, and everyone else will pay for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he makes money off the top.
Will you be able to
It's a
podcast
good-
from the Jericho
Good
cruise?
thing. If I pay for the expensive internet.
Okay.
So maybe Rich Dickman can cover that.
When is this?
Dude,
It's
sometimes that's
$35 a
fake.
day.
Sometimes that shit's fake, Randy. Like when I was on my road trip, I was like, it was like, oh, here's free shitty internet. And then if you give us $40 an hour, we'll give you the premium internet. And I needed to do a show for Roast Mortem. So I go down to the concierge and I'm like, give me the $40 an hour good internet. And they look at me and they're just like, that doesn't exist.
No.
Like they just like threw that you're the first person to ask for that.
I got a week in Providence coming up.
Wow.
In May. I'm going to be in Providence for a week in May. I don't know if we're going to record a show before I leave or if I can get Candy out there to wrestle. And actually, it's the week that you're coming out, Randy. If you're coming out the 21st, the week before that, I'm going to be in Providence. You want to come to Providence? Yeah. No,
So,
all right.
like,
Is that-
I don't think I have enough vacation time, man.
Okay.
Maybe if I could
All
talk my boss into letting me do half days all week.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about it. Randy, Adam, my man, thanks for coming on tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us and
Naturally.
contributing here. Why don't you go ahead and plug your shit, my friend? Plug it all.
Well, I appreciate you always plugging my show on this one. You know, it's something we do for one another, but it's who gives a shit. Recently we added some things to the Patreon. I mean, there's a bonus episode that's that, like I said, it's a little bit too real to put anywhere else. I interviewed the tuner to my car, and he talked about street racing back in the day and import tuning. That was pretty interesting. I'm trying to interview this guy again because he said he'd open up a little bit more. And I mean, we got a rotating group of hosts now, and we're really getting our groove and actually getting this thing going. So it's been a blast.
Yeah.
So it's patreon.com/WGA shit show, or who gives a shit on pretty much any platform. The latest episode, we actually put the video of it on public on YouTube. It's the first time we've ever done that.
Oh shit. That's what they got crippled Jesus in there trying to reach his microphone and stuff, right?
This one is
Sorry. I'm
Rabbit
so
and
sorry.
I on camera.
Oh, okay. No, CJ. Got it.
No,
love CJ.
CJ's not on camera. Rudy's not on camera.
This whole
but-
thing with CJ doing one show a month, man, doesn't work for me because I like having regular contact with CJ, and now that I don't have it, I feel weird. I don't like it. So get his ass.
Dude's
school.
going through a groove right now, man. He's allowed to do what he does.
I don't give a shit what he does. I want him just to take care of me because I'm selfish.
Hey, don't hold on too tight, man. People come, people go.
Yeah, people certainly do come. Right, Cody?
Oh,
What?
gross.
Randy, say the words.
Let's bring this baby home.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to this bullshit. And thank you, Adam, for coming on and joining and hanging out with us. Thank you for listening to Rich Dickman Show. We love it when you do, so really do appreciate it. I'm doing a lot of swirling. I got drunk, so I'm swirling in my chair. I'm coming back and
dancing.
forth like this.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Keep
If you like what we do and you want to
got
support
it.
the show, tell a friend.
Reclining.
Tell a friend to listen to Rich Dickman Show. Rest in peace, Randy's recliner, by the way. Goddamn, that's awful. I'm so sorry, bud. And leave a review.
Oh my god! And we didn't buy the fucking extended warranty,
Oh,
and so I just want to light it on fire
Oh,
next
you
time
should.
it rains.
you
and it's
should
not
take
windy.
video. Cody will put it on our YouTube channel. If you like us even more, then
That sounds
just
like
leave a
a
review.
felony.
Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Rich Dickman. You see the video of today's show, and Randy assures me that all the audio works this week. So we'll see. But you get a Sony Curiosity
Allegedly.
episode once a month or twice if they want to do it. But April will be fun. April will be fun for us. Sony Curiosity number 4 is on the Patreon right now. So check it out. And I'll be listening to that on Friday, gentlemen. I'll be listening to it on Friday. But if you come in at the top tier, you get to come on the show. You get to hang out with us like Joanne did several weeks ago. And Joanne, you are welcome back anytime you want. And all the Liquor Fueled episodes are there.
I got those
as well.
chocolates.
Yes, richdickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. Click the merch tab. Get yourself some shirts or swag, or our Amazon shirt is the Eat the Rich shirt. Get that one. That was nice. And, of course, YouTube. Check us out on YouTube. We have our behind the scenes episodes up there as well. Those are lots of fun. And I'm going to be starting my new YouTube channel pretty soon called Take a Hike. Randy, goddamn, I hope you reserved it because Jesus Christ. Listen to our friends. You heard Adam. Adam's here with us tonight. Adam's awesome. Listen to Who Gives a Shit with Adam. And his rotating guest this week is Crippled Jesus and Rabbit and some other guy I never heard of.
Oh,
and
he's extra rotating because of the chair.
Yes, he is. And of course, listen to our friends
ableist.
over at the Not for Human Consumption podcast. Matt, Walter, Jillian. I said Jillian for some reason. I don't know why, but Dylan and Jay.
Yeah.
I would like to send a message to Dylan right now. So, Dylan, like you and I are on the same wavelength in a lot of things, like especially music. I think we could be really great friends. I know you don't want to come on to any shows, but I want somebody to tell you that I said this. So you hear it. RichDickmanShow@gmail.com or at Rich Dickman Show on Twitter. You can find executive producer Randy at Sir0 with an E on Twitter, though he doesn't use Twitter anymore because he's a fucking bitch. Fuck that guy. Or at Sir0 with an E at gmail.com. And of course, there is Cody at Cody McCann, CODYMCCANN, or you can email him to CodyJMcCann at gmail.com. Producer Ryan is at Ryan TRDS. My mother is at Rem_Mama, and I, of course, am at Rem Dickman. And finally, Randy, if they want to join the show with us when we do it live, or they want to leave a voicemail, how do they do that?
Generally, they're going to want to come to bit.do/TRDS1 on Wednesday around 10 p.m. Eastern. Or it could be another time. Come to bit.do/TRDS1 and Rim always tells you at least an hour in advance.
Yes, at least.
You can join us and get all the content the patrons pay for free.
Yeah, fuck you, Randy. God damn it.
And call and leave us voicemails because we love to hear from you, our wonderful and massive people. 860-316-4776. Give us a call or your mom will break her back.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yo, mama.
Her own back.
Adam,
Just like she'll just get up and be like, break this, fuck this cervical spine.
Thanks again, Adam, for coming on and keeping things lively. Appreciate you, buddy. Check out Who Gives a Shit. Cody, my man, it's good to see you as always. Appreciate the energy. Randy,
I'll believe you
the
this
beard
time.
that you're growing. You should, because I mean it this time. Not last time, but this time I do.
Hello.
Yeah.
Get Dylan's dick out of your mouth, man.
What are you talking about? We could be friends.
Yeah,
we could be
let it
good
go.
friends. Fuck that guy.
Man, stop. You're just dongling his dick right in your mouth, dude. Spit it out, dude. It's gross.
It's not gross. it's perfectly natural and
Dylan's
normal.
dick
Good
is
night.
gross. Bye.
Boosh. Rim.
See ya.
Rim. Now that we're at the end and it's, whatever.
No one's listening
play the
anymore.
YouTube video. Yeah, play the little Dicky rap, and it's a rapper interview.
Professional rapper.
I really got to piss.
Yeah.
So what are you talking
no.
I
about?
want to be professional. I want to be professional. Yeah, it's you never heard that one
Lil
before
Dicky.
where little Dicky is talking to
No,
Snoop Dogg?
No, I heard it. I just, whenever he was talking about interviews, I dropped it in there because I thought it was a goodie.
Oh.
All right.